Hey everyone, Kelly Dean Allen here. Today, going to show you guys how to play my favorite Kiss song, not from an official Kiss album, by a member of Kiss, but not written by that member of Kiss, nor any other member of Kiss for that matter, and that song is New York Groove by one Mr. Ace Frehley. That said, it pretty much became his song the moment he recorded it, and still is to this day, because this track was actually written by Russ Ballard, British singer-songwriter and founder of the early 70s band Argent. They have Hold Your Head Up, if you happen to know that classic track. He also wrote Since You've Been Gone, as made much more famous by Ritchie Blackmore and Rainbow in 1979. Brilliant singer-songwriter who, sadly for him, had his two best songs become big hits for other artists, and well, not so much for himself, unfortunately. Regardless, great track this one, as performed by Ace Frehley. Let's close in and learn how to play it, yeah? Alright then, Ace Frehley and New York Groove from his 1978 solo album. We are tuned down 1/2 step for this tutorial, and here's your tuning before we get started. Now the intro to this one has numerous guitars, 3 I believe, and one of them is doing this for 6 bars. This E note here at the 7th fret of the A string, right? Palm muted, with that kind of rhythm. For 6 bars. After the first 2 bars, another guitar joins, and kind of the band joins, I suppose, with an E power chord here for 4 more bars at the 7th fret position, right? Playing the exact same rhythm. Not really touching upon the low E string, you're kind of muting the low E string as you're strumming that with the tip of your index finger, right? So you're really only touching upon the A, the D, and the G string. 4 bars. And over top of that, there's another guitar playing these little double stops, sliding out of the 12th fret of the B and the high E, right? And you repeat that, I think, 3 or 4 times. And then the final time, he plays this little lick. Little double stop here on the 15s of the G and the B, hammering on the 16 of the G. Little mute, and then you're going to back it up to a double stop on the 14s. And then you're going to back it up to a double stop on the 12, same 2 strings, hammer on the 13. Right, and then we're into the first verse. So we're going to drop back into that E for 3 bars, same rhythm. And then we're going to move up to a B major bar chord, full bar chord. You're going to strum all the strings with the exact same rhythm for 1 bar, and then you're going to move it off to A, an A major bar chord for 2 bars. 3 bars here, and then B, A for 2, back to E, 1 bar, back to B for 1 bar, right? So that's the verse. And then we're into the pre-chorus. Now we're going to drop back into that E for 1 bar of the same rhythm, right? And then we're going to do this. So a little bar here on the 9s of the D, G, and B string. We're going to strum that, and then we're going to drop onto the sus here on the 10 of the B. Then you're going to drop off to a bar on the 7s of the D, G, and B string, and then back onto the 9s. Right? And then you're going to repeat that. Right? If you watch Ace play this one live, he'll play that here. Right? A little D shape, which is an E chord here at the 4th fret position. Strum that. Drop onto the sus on the 5, back it off to a D, and then back into the E, right? It's a lot easier here. It's a little more compact, right? So like I said, you repeat that twice, and then we drop into the chorus. Chorus, same chords, E, B, A. Bum, bum. With that kind of rhythm, right? You're going to repeat that 3 times. E, 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 B, A, B, E, 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 into the second verse. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, 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 ba, bum, 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 bum. Now, at this point, we're going to shift keys. We're going to move everything up from E to F and play the exact same thing. Right? And we're going to play the second verse the exact same way, but everything moved up one fret. And so we're going to go up to C, and then we're going to go off to A sharp. But before we do, when they move into F, there's a couple more of these little slides, right? But now they're out of the 13th fret. And after the first line of the second verse, something about a Cadillac, right? He plays this little lick. More double stop work here on the G and the B string, 13th fret, hammering onto 14, and then you're going to drop onto a double stop on the 15s. Back to the 13s with another hammer on. Then you're going to move up here to a double stop on the 17-16. Back it up to the 15s. And then back to the 13s again, hammering onto 14. Right, that's the little lick he plays after he says Cadillac. And then we're just right back into that F again, right? And then C, A sharp, 2 bars, F, C, pre-chorus. Chorus. Now, at this point, we're just going to drop right back into another couple of choruses and just continue until fade out. There's no solo in this one, though he does play some embellishment lines through over the final chorus, right, which is in F, like I said. Separate guitar. Little hammer-ons here, little double stop here on the 8s of the G and the B. Little triple hammer-ons onto the 9 of the G, right? Kind of in this rhythm. But it's, like I said, separate guitar. And then he starts adding to that, right, with this. And just continues that until fade out. More double stop work, just following the chords, right? F here. Little double stop on the 13s, hammering onto 14, grabbing that double stop on the 15s. Back to the 13s, right? Couple of little mutes in there, and then you repeat. Back it up to the A sharp. Do the kind of the first half of that, right? Hammering on 6 onto 7. Grabbing the double stop on the 8s, back to the 6s, right? And then moving into the 8s for that triple hammer on from 8 to 9. And that just continues until fade out, right? And that, my friends, is how you play New York Groove by Ace Frehley. Certainly hope you enjoyed the tutorial, found it helpful and accurate, and if you did, please hit that like button right down below. Maybe drop me a subscribe if you haven't done that already, as that would be very kind. Hope you're well out there in your little guitar corner of the world, wherever that may find you, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.